Let me start with the first use case, which is something which we can associate with our daily work. Often we have this scenario where my system is not working after recent upgrade, VPN has broken down, or I'm unable to access a certain website. Okay, what I have here is a mobile app, and I'm going to cast this app on the screen. So let me open the cast. So this is my mobile app, and I'm going to launch the app. So now we have multiple options here. I'm going to start with the demo of help desk. I want to order a cloud account.
Great. What type of cloud account you want to order?
Google.
Google is not supported cloud provider. We support Amazon AWS and Microsoft Azure. What type of cloud account you want to order?
Amazon.
Do you wish to connect your cloud infrastructure to internet?
Yes.
What region you want to connect?
Frankfurt.
Your Amazon has been ordered.
I can also check the status of the order in a very quick manner. So I can just check what's the order status. And there is a chat interface as well, which I will demonstrate. So I ask question, what is my order status? And it immediately tells me, okay, my order is pending. Now the other side of the story. So if you look at the operations perspective, right? So we have operations having huge workload, and how bots can help reduce that workload. People kind of spend a lot of time answering questions. Besides that, sometimes critical emails, critical issues are kind of unnoticed because they have to scan through a lot of information. So let's look at an help desk perspective, how bots can help. I want to process orders.
Order 3932. Status pending. What status you like to assign to the order?
In progress.
Order 3932 has been updated to progress.
Cloudpedia bot, another interesting use case where you can search information and get relevant technology news very quickly. So we have often seen this kind of a situation where, as a member of a project, I'm working on a technology project with, let's say, on Amazon Cloud, and I'm working with a lot of users spread across the world, and many of my users are distributed, and I need this is being a new technology project. I need to know what's happening in my technology. How can a bot help me here? So today what I do is I do Google, I subscribe to certain blogs, and I get newsletters. So all this is happening today, but still it is having one limitation, is that we still have to filter information, right? So that's a possibility. And tomorrow, if my project needs changes, I have to go and update my news. Okay, I decide to use another technology, then I have to kind of keep on changing. Have a technology project which is using certain services, and this is the Amazon website. And as you see, in 2017 they have added so much so many new capabilities, right? So it's impossible for me to kind of keep track. And if I, let's say, search for so they added a new edge location on 25th Jan in Munich. What's new in AWS?
Announcing new Munich edge location for Amazon CloudFront, our 7th edge location in Germany.
Next.
Amazon RDS now supports read replicas of encrypted database instances across regions.
Stop.
The AWS Cloud Platform expands daily. Learn about announcements, launches, news, innovation, and more from Mr. Cloud using Cloudpedia.
So you see, we are really able to kind of get exact information and bring it as fast as possible. So what are the future possibilities here, right? So imagine where we have changing requirements, changing context. And Mr. Cloud is always listening to what you are using. Maybe you are stuck upon a problem, and he can find out without even you asking for it. Of how bots and IoT can work together and bring innovation to our products. A critical issue because of a high temperature, getting higher than a threshold, and the requirement is that this has to be acknowledged within 2 minutes by the operator or the site engineer. If not, if the temperature is not acknowledged, the rise is not acknowledged, it eventually is going to initiate a shutdown. And to prevent that, the person has to physically go to the sensor and do that, and he might be away from the location, and so forth. So there are practical challenges of how to handle it. Setup here, which is a Raspberry Pi, you can see, and it is also connected to a motor controller, and there is a fan. And the important thing is the blue one is the temperature sensor, which is going to sense the information. So this Raspberry Pi is connected to the internet. It's enabled with the AWS IoT, and then I'm going to initiate the sequence. And if you see right now, if I have started this initiation, it is showing that current temperature is 25 and the threshold is 30. And now I'm going to use a hairdryer to bump up the temperature and simulate it real time. You see the temperature is rising, and as a response, the fan has started indicating that the temperature is rise, and also you see the LED is blinking. So while this is happening, what's going to happen is I'm going to now initiate a process which is going to acknowledge this thing. I want to set the alert temperature.
What is the new temperature that you want to set alerts at?
42.
Alert temperature has been updated.
With this kind of a bot who can integrate itself with IoT, who can really control, prevent the plant downtime.
App is great. So what in the area which I thought basically it can be used in order processing for our sales organization. We are distributor or our resellers, they are putting up orders with the SASW, so they can check the status of their orders and whether it's pending or it's approved, or they need to submit more documents. So they will get that information very handy.
Okay, so Mahesh, I think this is a wonderful product which you have put up, and this will definitely be very helpful for us in our help desk requests. So whenever there is a customer who is on mobile or who is actually traveling, so this will definitely help him to log a call or get the status of his call on his device itself. So this will definitely be very helpful.
Like in Iron Man movies, there's Jarvis, right? So I kind of think like that. It's the same thing. Really good concept. I liked it. More of it, what I liked was really the application that you developed to really control some of the systems using the voice recognition. A lot of stuff that you see around voice recognition is really simple stuff. Hey Google kind of thing. But this is really powerful application that you can develop using the whole voice recognition concept.